There's been a lot going around on social media about Romanian fruit and vegetable pickers being flown in to pick fruit and veg in the UK. People are understandably very indignant about this. After all, as a result of the lockdown and the COVID-19, there are a great many people who've lost their jobs. There's also large numbers of small business owners who've had to close down their businesses, and they are out of work. And there are a few million people who've never worked for years, if ever, and they're just sitting back while the rest of us work our backsides off so that they can just enjoy the fruits of our labour. So, what's going on? You hoarders, frankly, are murdering bastards. It's about time you realise what arseholes you really are in difficult times, in really difficult times. We Brits, and I think you'll find the same in every country, we came together as a community and looked after our weak and vulnerable. Foreign fruit and veg pickers, what is going on? Why goes the cry, are they bringing in Romanians? Well, first question, who are they? Many people seem to believe that it's the government. Well, first answer to that is, no, it isn't the government. It's organisations like, for example, one of the UK's biggest fresh fruit producers, which is G's Fresh, which is based in Cambridgeshire. And there's also the British Growers Association. So don't blame Boris. The reasons why they're doing this are at least twofold. Primarily, the growers are still worried that despite the massive response to their recruitment campaign, there will be insufficient pickers. So they're covering that eventuality. Now, don't forget that if the produce isn't picked, it isn't just the growers who are going to suffer. We all will, because there will be shortages and prices will rocket. It'll be like toilet rolls all over again. Secondly, a lot of British recruits will never have picked before, so it is sensible to have at least one experienced person in the crew to show the others what to do and to set the speed. So what about the numbers? Well, the NFU, the National Farmers Union, said that up to 70,000 fruit and vegetable pickers were needed. The way people are reacting, it's as if all the Brits will be left high and dry and all the pickers will be from Romania, and that is just utter balderdash. Air Charter Service, as its name would suggest, the Air Charter Service that's bringing in these Romanians, told the BBC that the first flight will land on Thursday, that's today, the 16th of April, in Stansted, carrying 150 Romanian farm workers. 150. The firm told the BBC that the plane is the first of up to 6. Well, 650s is 900. That is hardly a drop in the ocean in comparison to the requirement of 70,000 workers. Mind you, okay, there will be others, but 70,000? I don't think so. Of course, during the lockdown, there's also concerns about spreading the virus. That's quite understandable. G's Fresh, for example, the company that's chartered 2 of the 6 flights, has been working closely with Public Health England on safe transport arrangements, and the group will be fully screened on arrival in the UK, and anyone found with a temperature will be quarantined. A spokesman for the company said that the business needed 3,000 seasonal workers, with the greatest need in May, next month. You've got a couple of weeks to go at the start of the spring onion harvest. And following on from that, there'll be the peas and the bean crop in June. They added that the company had had a good response to the recruitment campaign aimed at local workers, and so far 500 British people have registered their interest. But 500, it's not enough. They need 3,000, and that's just one company. The NFU Vice President Tom Bradshaw has commented that, and I'll quote him, "Growers that rely on seasonal workers to grow and pick and pack our fresh fruit, veg and flowers are extremely concerned about the impact coronavirus restrictions may have on their ability to recruit this critical workforce this season. In the meantime, I would encourage anyone who is interested in helping pick for Britain this summer to contact one of the approved agricultural recruiters." End quote. A national campaign is appealing to students and those who have lost their jobs in bars, cafes and shops, other seasonal kind of work, to help with the harvest. I've seen posts on social media that say that they have applied and heard nothing back. This seems to be a flaw in the system. I don't know the answer to this, but I would hazard a guess that the response has been so large that they're just overwhelmed and they're getting behind with answering everyone. To be honest with you, I can't see that the NFU or the government or the British Growers Association, not to mention private companies, would invest so much in UK recruitment and then turn everyone away. The government has, for example, said that people on furlough can also pick fruit and veg. Several schemes have been set up to recruit new workers. They include one, for example, by the charity Concordia, which typically helps young people arrange experiences abroad. Now it's recruiting for them to pick fruit and veg in England and the rest of the British Isles. And another by the industry bodies British Summer Fruit and British Apples and Pears. I put 5 links for how to find jobs in fruit and veg picking in the descriptions below this video if you're watching on YouTube. The UK really needs all hands to the pumps. This is an opportunity for the younger generation to thank people like Captain Tom for their service in World War II. You know about Captain Tom, raised I don't know how many millions of pounds for the NHS, depends on which newspaper you read, but a lot of money just by walking around his house. He's 90 years old. You aren't being asked, like he was in World War II, to get shot at. You're being asked to get a job and to earn some money. So do us all a favour, do yourselves a favour, do the country a favour, get off your backside, go and earn some money and pick for Britain. Hi, I'm Stephen, and I hope this video gave you some food for thought. If you'd like to see more of the same, please subscribe. See ya.